can we help you?
All right.
All right. So the papers, eh?
Okay, yes.
Before we get into the papers, I mean, let's say it right.
Yeah.
You talked about some vowels, because you see, normally when it comes to vowels, we take them as, okay, so the A, E, I-O-U. But when it comes to English sounds, it's not as you see it in the alphabets like that. What is going to happen now is that when you look at the monophthongs, 12, you get to the diphthongs and the triphthongs, you'd recognize will be the Shiva sound. And then the A, for instance.
Profingen.
Siobhan,
these
sir.
are-
Siobhan, is it not meet something?
We'll do that later. Let's move on.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for
Yes. For what? Confusing.
the the elucidation.
Brilliant.
Yeah, no,
Now you're right. Now you're
All
right.
right, brilliant.
Nice
Okay,
one, nice
now the Daily Graphic is reporting this morning: neglected tragedy, road accidents, real pandemic, and charter within 4 years. Education Commission to university colleges. And if you read this story, the Daily Graphic has done a very wonderful, almost reproduction of the crashed, and called it a neglected tragedy, and it is indeed so. In fact, existential threat is what Dr. Kosienin, Professor Kosienin puts it. Best scaring everybody in the country. The very fact that the minister says we need institutional strengthening and national road safety, the police and all the others with roles to play in there. We are waiting to see action, which includes what happened to that driver of the truck, the articulated truck that was left at Tesano.
Medasi Bibri.
We need to get closure on some of these things for people to learn from it. Learn that between the ages of 15 and 35, in the last, between 2010 and 2018, 8,000 young people died. And that's how serious it is, the youth of this country. The people who are
How many people make a village? 200, right?
500.
500.
Let me get to the Ghanaian Times for now. Yes, that's on the front page. And also on the front page, parliamentary selection shots. And we are now being, told that you can actually, take your second.
Now, the Ghanaian Observer is reporting this morning, KDS, I prefer the KDS. KDS sounds like the revolutionary touch. KDS was holding its review meeting in Ho. There was this other meeting.
To understand their locus in organizing that particular meeting.
Oh, they say that there are people who are
Do that with the national executives, but to do that on their own.
they were in Tema sending a clear cut signal to every Ghanaian about what social democracy is supposed
We'll
to
talk
be.
about
In your papers?
Not on the front page of
military road toll levy dead and gone.
News file that law actually still exists. It wasn't repealed. We will all have to pay
yeah.
when we go and register our vehicles or when we
Brilliant.
go and do roadworthy
Yeah.
across the nation. But the law itself didn't get repealed.
Well, we will see what they can do about it going forward. The MTTD to do that particular job. So we have dealt with the matter and concluded. To the extent that we are coming back,
Please, in 2019, there were 5 towing trucks.
addition to that one.
Five.
Yeah,
For 1 billion.
Plus 1 billion.
5 for 1 billion.
So no allocation is different from disbursement. So but one of the things we do well in the
Police.
Yes, of course.
The police. Look, the police.
It is their
the police.
responsibility
They complain in secret too. There's a former IGP. They have this amount allocated, and then when it's by the end of the year, a
About
fraction of
20%,
it.
yeah.
And he will. And we all feel. I said, one of the former IGPs. Used to do that. All right then. Let's listen. While we're on top of CSIR's Building and Research Institute, now he actually blamed the increasing death toll on Ghana's roads on poor engineering.
And for us at the Building and Road Research Institute, we are not surprised because we host the accident data, we process them, we analyze them, and give the reports and results to surprise. But your question, why is this still the status quo? It is still the status quo because alternative modes of transportation.
But on the same topic, said that traffic police are now going to deploy
police officer, always training, deploying them, hoping incidents of bribery, corruption, and all that, which is not helping much, and to procure what our forebears envisioned. And so far, we have advanced. We hope in a matter of months, because I recall, particularly at Bunso and Susutem and then Nkoko, that very soon the traffic police is coming with traffic cameras that will detect in-traffic violations that leads to will be in vehicle.
Yeah, so for them to be able to do this. Plus,
Hopefully.
if you set up cameras across the whole nation and you capture every traffic offense, but you can't trace the people who committed them,
That's
what
another
have you
problem.
achieved?
COVID-19 vaccination extended to 12 weeks. And this is from the Ghana Health Service. You have 4 more weeks to actually wait for it.
Yeah.
An indirect indication that that thing may not be coming anytime. Fisher was really very hopeful that we'll still get it before the end of the month. But apparently the hope is dimming by the second. So
Do you remember that time we asked him, and he said they have been informed that there were more coming, and that they keep getting these updates from different. What was the job title he gave them? People at the Ghana updates. Nani a woman.
Well, let's continue with the daily guide for this morning. Toyota RAV4. As a donation program, Tech Edges and
KD calls for proper utilization of sanitation levy, and there's one about demystifying economic reports to benefit the people in the country. That is according to Chairman of the Council of State, Jabehin.
Good energy.
Now, I know Goyle higher grade fuels have been tried, tested, proven, and accept superior quality. Goyle higher grade fuels are further fortified with the XP3 additive, friendly, and it's sold at no extra cost. Goyle higher grade fuels come in Goyle Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP, sold in every Goyle station, not just selected ones. Fill up
Mobile money wallet and vice versa using the Zenith Bank to wallet service at absolutely no to wallet service today, and this service is available on MTN and Airtel Tigo. Zenith
vaccine can be taken 4 weeks after the deadline since reopening. That's also according to the Ghana Health Service. And here's one from the BBC, and it says why Islamic State involvement in Mozambique is exaggerated. She doesn't want to be compared. Time for the BBC? Okay, it's brought to us by Fidelity Bank. Believe.
Statement of the new world again. Have a safe journey to America with Turkish Airlines. Book your ticket now and fly until months. Widen your world.